Good Saturday morning. This is Bill Loveridge with Community Church of Loyalton's Daily Devotion. Now, I'll confess that today's talk is probably less of a devotion than it is an introduction to the next 4 devotions we'll be doing. This comes from the Wycliffe publication, The Weary World Rejoices, an Advent devotional. A famous Christmas carol, O Holy Night, has a lyric that might resonate with many of us this year. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. As we continue our Advent season and devotions, do you feel weary? You're not alone. You could even say that being weary and worn out is an acceptable place from which to approach this Advent season. Because Advent exists to remind us that while darkness surrounds us and trouble exists, the hope of Christmas isn't far away. It may seem distant. It may even seem impossible this year for you to feel hopeful. You might have lost your job, or maybe you're feeling isolated from those you love. You may have even grieved the loss of a family member or friend. Looking around, all you might be able to see right now is darkness. If you try to adjust your eyes, blinking into the night, there seems to be no light. The weight of sickness, death, injustice, and pain seems too heavy. Or maybe you're just tired, numb, ready to pull the covers over your head and try this whole Christmas cheer thing again next year. Don't feel guilty. Instead, acknowledge the very real darkness of this world, and you'll have eyes to see Advent through the same lens as the people waiting for a Messiah thousands of years ago. For 500 years from their last prophet, Malachi, the people of Israel hadn't heard anything from God about their Redeemer. God's chosen people must have cried out to him, asking how long it would be before their hope, their salvation would arrive. It was too dark, and God seemed to be silent. Has he felt that way to you this year? Though he may have felt far away to them, God was so much closer than his people knew, gently planning Jesus' entrance into the world in the most unexpected way. Over the next 4 times that we're together, starting on Monday, we will consider Advent in a little different way. We'll reflect on 4 perspectives of those present at the nativity scene. I think we'll find that they weren't a lot different than we are today. And so as we celebrate Advent, as we look forward to coming Christmas, let's also be looking ahead to the second coming. Just as those a couple thousand years ago were looking for the Redeemer, we can remember that. We can celebrate his birth. But then we'll be taking a look and considering through the eyes of some others. I'll see you Monday with our first devotion that's Mary. I think you'll enjoy it. Have a great weekend. The Community Church of Loyalton's worship service starts at 10:30 tomorrow. Love to see you there. I'll be streaming on this YouTube channel as well. And I'll see you on Monday. Until then, be blessed.